Well, now we will go from the first championship bout, which started off the contest, now to our second one to conclude the amateur ranks, and this is an exciting one. 125-pound flyweight championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is sponsored by Seasons Lounge and Event Center, the official after party for New England Fight 62, Stars of War. And now, 5 rounds of action for the New England Fights Flyweight Amateur Championship. Introducing first, the fighter to my left, out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist holds an amateur record of 3 victories with just 1 defeat. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 124.4 pounds. Fighting out of South Portland, Maine. Put your hands together for Hussin Saadi. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist holds an amateur record of 3 victories with just 1 defeat. Standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing 128.6 pounds. Fighting out of Samarkand, Uzbekistan. Here is Hussin Jamshidov. And the referee in charge of the action, Sean English.
What a fight we have before you. Quick note, Hussin Jamshidov is unable to win the flyweight championship, however. He did miss weight yesterday, weighing in at 128 pounds. So Hussin Saadi can win this championship. He is the only one who can get the belt with a victory today.
And that's not a slight miss, man. That's 3 pounds. That's 3 pounds for a title fight. Not a good look. I'll say that.
And this is for the vacant 125-pound title.
Khusan and Hussin, both in there.
Nice right hand by Hussin.
Saadi currently ranked as the number 4 ranked amateur flyweight in New England. 7th ranked flyweight in New York is Hussin Jamshidov.
Love level change. Nice right hand by Hussin. Hussin is looking great tonight. Great level changes. Nice right hand. I don't want to see him disengage too much.
Saadi's been a favorite of mine, too. Just such a nice, soft-spoken young man.
Yes.
But he is incredibly efficient out there and dangerous.
Again, very humble human being. I enjoy every interaction I've had with Hussin.
Remember seeing him in that fight in Lewiston,
nice
too.
knee.
And he looked like he was going to get finished there. Eventually did win via guillotine choke in the 3rd round, but had battled some adversity to get that W.
And that was against another young, exciting prospect. And the kid who he was fighting, man, he was no slouch. Ooh.
Jamshidov trying to level the kick at the head, but just getting a little too high, which is very rare to see at a kick like that.
I'd love to see some more movement out of Hussin. He's looking to be a little bit more stagnant, which is the reason why you see Hussin level changing. He's staying a little more in front of him right now. But when he was having more success against Hussin, he was, yes, there it is again. He's bouncy on the balls of his toes, in and out, pushing and pulling. He's pulling Hussin into that right hand. Great leg kick by Hussin.
Both fighters 3-1, both coming off of losses as well, which are unanimous decision defeats. You can see after 4 fights, too, they look like they've been vets of 5-6 years.
Yeah, that's the thing with Hussin. He has the calmness of a professional, man. So he's obviously been doing this for a minute.
Yep, and maybe the winner of this fight takes on Jackson Campbell. I know Jackson wants to fight for that 125-pound title, so maybe one goes up, maybe Jackson comes down.
I heard
maybe they meet in the middle.
I heard some rumblings. Things were happening at weigh-ins, so I'll put that out there.
That'd be interesting to see. I'm sure Saadi would love to get that loss back. Might have clipped him a little bit with a quick undercut. An uppercut there that might have landed flush.
Oh, nice right hand.
Good flurry there before the bell.
The one thing that Hussin is doing beautifully to land that right hand is he's changing levels and getting his head off of center line. So when Khusan tries to throw with Hussin, Hussin is the one who's landing those big shots.
See Hussin there, then now Saadi wearing the red, white, and black shorts. You've seen some intensity in that first round and inside the cage throughout the night. Now power your own mission with Jocko Fuel. Whether you're chasing personal records or personal growth, their supplements and drinks are trusted by athletes and professionals alike. Born in Maine, backed by discipline. JockoFuel.com. Get some today. Did you get a chance to have any of the Jocko Fuel in the back of the hydration station?
No,
Either of you two?
not
I got
today.
some, yeah. I have some in my bag.
Maybe I can cop some before I get out of here because I do like Jocko Fuel. It is good stuff.
Jocko will very inspirational, too, if you have not watched any of his stuff, too. Just such a great story and inspiration as well. Proud to have them as the sponsor and sponsor the hydration station for these athletes tonight. Round 2 underway. Jamshidov and Saadi squaring off here in a very tough first 3 minutes. And this is scheduled for 5 rounds. We'll see if we go the distance. This is already the second longest fight for Hussin Jamshidov in his career. It's almost like the feeling out process is continuing into round number 2, as both don't want to make that mistake.
Both fighters are very long, so, let's see which one can use their range to their advantage.
You think about the flyweight ranks, too. You think of maybe some smaller athletes just because the size restrictions to get down to 125 pounds, but they're pretty long and lanky, at least even Saadi, probably even more so for this weight class.
I think it's a pattern we've seen, and it kind of ties right into what I was talking about earlier, Brian, is the evolution of the sport. They're getting they're getting bigger, they're getting more well-rounded, they're becoming younger. And as you see here, we're supposed to be seeing 2 young, small flyweights, theoretically speaking, right? But as you can see, these young men are filled out. They're big. They are matured in their skill set, and they are
How
looking.
old are they?
I think early 20s, both of them.
Okay.
No, Hussan's 19.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
19.
Oh, wow.
So not even
All
at
right.
the 20s spot.
And he looks pretty polished,
Yeah.
man. I'd love to see some more layers to his game as far as maybe some level changes. Maybe take a shot, threaten some wrestling. Because right now, what he's doing is just not enough. Hussin Saadi is dictating this fight. Nice right hand again. You see him get his head off center line again.
Yep, and Hussin coming off a loss, actually, to Jackson Campbell, a decision. So he's definitely looking to get back into that win column here tonight.
It's a good counter right hook just a moment ago from Jamshidov.
Ooh, nice calf kick. That was solid.
Such an underutilized part. It's been evolving more so recently. It's a good flurry there, but how vital is that calf kick and that just leg kick in general to really disturbing the balance and the power?
It all depends on how you're applying it. For me, I like to utilize it almost like a defensive jab to draw out the engagement from my opponent. And as you could see from my last fight with Sean Johnson, right in the first exchange, I landed a couple of calf kicks early. He's like, that hurt, because it can change the fight instantly. With 1 or 2, you have to land it in the right spot. Now, he made the choice to engage with me. I dropped him, and it changed the course of the fight real quick. So watching that, I love to see the utilization of the calf kick early.
And as you were talking, too, Hussin had another great calf kick, and you can see a little less pressure being put on that left leg of Hussin Saadi now.
Yeah. And like I said, it only takes 1 or 2, man. And once you start hitting that, the thought, as soon as they start to feel it, that thought creeps into their head, and it changes the way they fight. They do not want to engage. When in reality, what he needs to do, what Saadi needs to do now to change the pace of the fight and swing the momentum in his favor and put Khusan back on the back foot, is he needs to start closing that distance. He cannot stay at kicking range. And as much as his mind and body are telling him, man, that kick hurt, I need to disengage and create distance, No, that's going to play into his game. That's going to make him apply the gas, put his foot on the gas, and put you on the back foot. And that is what Al-Sani does not want to happen. Again, he had a great first round. I'd love to see Al-Sadi get back to his game plan.
Giuliano, probably one round apiece for each one.
Yeah, I think this is pretty even. They're still, trying to figure out where their strength may lie going into the third fight right here. So we'll see, I don't know, maybe someone take it to the floor.
Again, still more time to be had. This is round 3 of a scheduled 5. We'll see if it does go the distance.
Yeah, he's a little more. He's trying to get on the balls of his feet again, but Al-Sadi looks to be a little more flat-footed, especially on that lead leg. It's pretty ginger. Nice kick. Return the favor.
Yeah, he's more squared up towards Jamshidov than he was before prior after those leg kicks.
Big overhand right there by Hussin. Whoa, a little slip.
Nice lateral movement, nice feint. Level change right hand.
Khusan, for being 19, 4 fights already under his career, too. He's just like he's a machine, just trying to work through and build his career to get to the highest levels.
As you can see, Khusan now, he's starting to apply that calf kick almost the way I was talking about.
Spinning kick there.
Second of 3 fights, the main event tonight, Bantamweight Championship in the professional ranks. The O has got to go. Nick Eldridge versus Tim Fargo, both undefeated. Let's see who comes out victorious, and this one's going to be a banger as well for the next 90 seconds in round 3 and potentially another 6 minutes after. Sometimes it's hard to have the parallel between mixed martial arts and chess, but it's almost like a chess match here, just with
Hussin
fists.
very quick, dodging side to side and then firing back with those hooks and uppercuts. So nice movement, but nothing too damaging seems to be landing here for Hussin.
He's eating more kicks. That left lead leg here in the stance. Able to check that a little bit, though, by taking some pressure off. Now he's switching. Cam, I think you were nailing it right on the head, too, after he switched stances. He's feeling hurt. It's every time he gets a kick thrown from Khusan, he's almost fainting backwards a little bit to try to alleviate the pressure.
And this is what he needs. Again, this is what he needs. He needs to put Khusan on the back foot. Yes.
Oh, takedown.
Yep. He's got it. It looks like he's got it deep. I'd love this. Oh, man. Good defense from Khusan.
Jamshidov gets out of that one. It looked like a pretty good choke. And now Al-Sadi trying to apply another
for
position.
that triangle. 10 seconds to go here.
Fortunately, it looks like he's going to run out of time.
Yep.
I'll lock it up.
Oh.
Well, now we head into the championship rounds. Body's been through a lot already through 9 minutes, and when your body's been through a battle, Recovery CBD can help you bounce back. With products tailored to your needs and dosage, they focus on effective, personalized relief, trusted by athletes, driven by science, and made with care. Recovery CBD. So if we're looking at that round here for Hussin Al-Sadi, I'll go to you, Cam, on this one. You've been saying he needs to go in there, flurry of punches, go on the attack. You liked what you started towards the end, but he needs to do that earlier in the round.
Yeah, I mean, especially with his lead leg compromised the way it is. Khusan Jamshidov knows that is affecting Hussin Al-Sadi, and he knows it's changing the way he fights. He knows what kind of success Al-Sadi can generate when he starts building that momentum.
And we enter the championship rounds here, round number 4.
Giuliano, I was going to say, if you're in Jamshidov's corner, you tell him to just continue to do the exact same thing. He even looked comfortable at the ground once it did.
Yeah, maybe try and get Hussin up against the cage. Hussin does a very good job at moving. So what I would say is to try and limit Hussin's movement by trying to get him towards the cage, engage in the clinch, and take away Hussin's weapons, bringing him to the floor.
Jamshidov now controlling
nice.
the cage, but a good counter back and forth now. Saadi now taking the center.
And he just threw that calf kick out there to remind Saadi that I got this here, and it kind of resets now the attack game plan that Saadi has, because as we've seen, Saadi just built some success off of that flurry. He needs to build on that and continue doing so, and add a level change in between. He has some great tools, great game plan. Yeah.
Saadi now throwing in some leg kicks as well, too, trying to chop that lead left leg of Jamshidov.
I'd love to see him lower that target a little bit more, Saadi, on the leg kicks. I am not a big fan of that quad placement, just because I feel it leaves you a little bit more susceptible of catching that right hand over the top. However, he's been placing it pretty well, and he's had great success with it thus far.
Around 90 seconds left to go in round number 4. You can see the redness, the bruising already just above that left knee for Jamshidov.
Definitely a very high-level chess match here for the championship.
Nice teep. Nice right hand. Needs to build on that again.
Whoever wins this bout deserves it. This is just a lot of intelligence there in the cage.
Yep. A lot of good ring experience and ring time.
Again, this is further proves the case of the development and this newfound skill set within these young fighters that NEF possesses. It's a whole new generation and wave of talent, and it's nice to see, man.
Again with that calf kick.
John English getting a workout. The first fight, the championship, he got some time in the cage as well, going to the 4th round, and now another 4th round bout for him.
I see some two lightsabers over there. Oh, that's Kat.
Yeah, she had it
She's
for the
in full
walkout.
outfit.
There's some rumors she might have it for the full walkout. I heard Matt Perino was talking about maybe taking the lightsaber for his ring announcing, but I think it would sparkle and blind people off his jacket a little too much.
Nice calf kick again. Eating that lead leg. Round number 4 down. We got one more round to go here for this championship fight at 125 pounds.
Well, tonight's event celebrates toughness, discipline, and precision, all values shared by our partner, Maine Military Supply. Their premier indoor range and expert-led courses are just a staple in the region. For gear, training, and real-world readiness, go to where the pros go. MaineMilitary.com to learn more. If you're looking for a great place to eat, love going to the Sea Dog myself personally. But if you want to go and find another place before the show, here the next time the NEF is in Bangor, Sea Dog Brewing Company, Front Street in Bangor has you covered. Their wide selection of craft beer and a menu full of fan favorites make it a go-to for anyone craving comfort, quality, and that classic Maine hospitality. Both these fighters enjoying the Maine hospitality, the fans just waiting to erupt here too, and I think we're going to have some fireworks in the 5th and final round. If you're just joining us, already some great fights had. Young's MMA with 4 victorious fighters. This is the 2nd title fight. Jackson Campbell winning the vacant 135-pound amateur title earlier in the first match. And one of these 2 men will be victorious. Only Hussin Saadi can win the belt, however, after Jamshidov did miss weight, weighing in at 128 pounds.
Love to see Saadi get a little bit more active here. Jamshidov is just looking to build that momentum. He's looking to place that calf kick again. There it is.
Jamshidov has 3 first-round finishes here, so first time he's going into deep waters.
Well, the 2nd time at least, because he did fight for the title last time out. But yeah, this is unusual for him, Giuliano.
Again, you just seen that placement of the kick on Jamshidov's quad, and Jamshidov responded with a straight right hand that landed. It's that distance. You know, when you land and lower that target to the calf, man, you get that much more out of it.
The thing that I'm most impressed with both of these fighters, too, is they don't look gassed at all.
No.
They look very confident. Look like they could go another 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Nice quick left there by Hussin.
beautiful.
And you can really see the redness on that calf now of Saadi.
Mm-hmm.
Saadi in the white, red, and black, primarily black for Jamshidov.
I love to see Saadi add up and put together a right hand. Get his lead hand in Jamshidov's face and finish it off with a straight right hand. I'd love to see that.
Oh, as the judges, we've seen the judges' scorecards earlier. Sometimes maybe some head scratching. Sometimes people would have agreed. This is where the flurry, maybe in the last 60 seconds, could make or break this fight because it's been very close on the judges' scorecards throughout the night. Good counter.
This is a great fight, man. Great fight.
Very technical, very technical.
I hear a lot of the fans kind of giving these fighters some crap here, but again, this is the inexperience of the fans, you know? Only people that can really appreciate this sort of technical fight, man, is ones that actually do it. So, yeah.
And the fans can't be disappointed, too. It's not like it's been just grappling on the
Yeah.
ground. That might not be in their
I
favor.
mean,
This has been a stand-up classic.
Exactly, man. So it's like, are we seeing a barroom brawl? No, but we want to see a skill set. We don't want to see a barroom brawl. I'll go to my family.
Oh!
Nice.
10 seconds to go here for the final round.
There we go. Set it down.
Emptying
Let's
the
see him
tank.
swing.
Go.
Oh.
Nice.
The bell rings, ending the flurry, but I wish we could add another 30 seconds because they were unloading the gas tanks here.
Yes. Yeah, throw out that 10-second clapper, man. Let's make it at 20 at least.
I would love a 30-second in the final round, just to give everyone the heads up.
Yeah.
Oh, Jackson Campbell's got his belt, and he's going towards the cage. Might be interesting to see. He says he could lose some weight and get down to 125. I don't know if we'll see anything on this one, too, but now we'll see who's victorious. It was a really well-fought matchup here. Hussin Saadi had some moments. The calf kick's phenomenal for Khusan Jamshidov.
Yeah, those calf kicks were significant, man. Those stood out a lot to me. You know, and the striking looked great on each of these fighters' ends. I thought they displayed some incredible, I like to call language, right? What I like to say, you have people that are learning to speak in words when it comes to striking. Then you have guys that are speaking in cursive, right? And we were just treated to some high-level striking, I believe, for the amateur ranks, especially from Jamshidov. He's very polished for a kid his age.
Cam, I'm going to say, I love that analogy. I think if he was a fighter, not a wordsmith sometimes. But that was really eloquently put.
Thank you. It's, again, it's one of those concepts, man, I like to apply, I guess.
Well, let's see who the victorious fighter is in this battle for the Flyweight Championship. Here's Matt Perino.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judge scored the contest. Bill McKinnon scores it, 48-47, Jamshidov. Scott Mellon scores the contest, 47-48, Saadi. And Matt scores the contest, 48-47, declaring the winner by split decision. Out of the red corner, Hussin Jamshidov. Unfortunately, due to the miss of weight, he is currently not the champion. However, he is the winner by split decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner, Hussin. Brother, talk to us about that victory.
Woo! This is the first time me hitting 5 rounds. I felt great. This guy, so good guy, you know. Knife striking. I fucking love it. Next time I'm coming to get the fucking title. Let's go!
Talk to us about this. Yesterday you did miss weight, right? So that's why you don't have the title around you, but you're coming back for more.
Yes, sir. The only reason I missed weight was I traveled here with the car 12 fucking hours. That's why I missed weight. Other than that, I'll never miss weight. This is the first time it'll never happen again.
I heard some words exchanged yesterday at the weigh-ins. You want to talk to us about that at all?
Nothing. It's all respect, man. Thank you guys so much. This is the best arena. Matt, thank you so much, brother.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Hussin Jamshidov.